Hey, welcome back to my Blender series. So, today I have planned to share some of the details regarding lighting. So, open Blender. I'm using screencast keys. So that you can see whatever keys I am trying to press. So in this corner, you will be able to see all the keyboard actions and mouse actions. Let's get started. Select all by pressing A and then press X to delete everything. Now, the main focus of this tutorial is going to be lights. Here you can add lights by going to add lights, and then there are four type of lights: point light, sunlight, spotlight, area light. You can get this menu by pressing shift and A together, and then the same thing, you get four lights. So let's start with point light. Boom. On clicking point light, you will get light. You can enable handles in this section so that you can move them wherever you want. To see this light in action, either we can watch in EV or either we can watch cycles. Go to rendered mode in the top section. Now you can't see anything because there is nothing for this light to affect on. So let's add a plane. Shift A, mesh, then scale that plane by pressing S and then dragging across the screen. So now you can see. Select light and then move around. See, lights. This is a point light. It will spread the light in all direction equally. Now you want to change the properties of this light. Go to the panel on this section. It is called editor type, properties panel. Go to data object properties. Here you get light properties. Here you can change the power of the light. See? Boom, boom. You can make it a zillion brightness. I have put 1 gigawatt. This is beyond the computer. What to say? Computer cannot understand what is 1 gigawatt, so it is not visible. You can just put 10,000. See, it's too bright. Or you can just put 1,000. It's normal. Still too much light, but it's fine. You can just put 100 watt. You can just play around. The above section shows the color panel. You can change the color around. You can choose any of the color. So similarly, if you go to add new light, sun. Let's delete this previous light. Sun is like it will be directing in only one direction. Right now it's in negative Z axis. Now let's rotate this sun. R and rotate along X axis. See? To see it more efficiently, add a cube. Select and rotate. I'm rotating along X axis. If you want to rotate along Y axis, press R and then Y. If you want to rotate along Z axis, press R and then Z. Simple. Similarly, there is strength and then there is color. You can change the color of the sunlight, play with the strength and angle. If you untick this, the sunlight will not emit any shadows. If you click on this, sunlight will emit shadows. It works in both EV and cycles. Press X to delete. Now let's add a spotlight. Now we need to increase the power, make it 100 watt. Here you can see how spotlight works. Similarly, you can rotate along x-axis, or rotate along y-axis, or rotate along z-axis. Here there is power, here there is color, and then in the spotlight you can change the size. Then the blend ratio, it will give soft edges. If you keep the 0, it will give hard edges. And then the last one is area light. It is similar to other lights, but it will provide light in one direction. Same properties. You can change the color. One more thing you can do is you can select this light and then you can scale it in different axes. I have scaled it in x-axis. You can scale it in y-axis. You can make this as big as you want. You can rotate it along x-axis or rotate it along y-axis. You can enable or disable shadows. So that's basic about lights. The very next thing is how light affects the objects. If we select this cube, if we add a material and then make the roughness 0, if you make it metallic, then you can see how light affects the cube. You can see the light effect in this section. If you add a spotlight, you can see the spotlight. In changing the properties of this cube, you can see how light affects differently to the surface of the objects. If the roughness of the cube is 0, means if it's very smooth, then you can just see the point. If you increase the roughness, you can see different type of lighting effects. So everything depends on the material that you apply on the elements or the objects that you use in the scene. So that's basic things that you need to know about lights. That's it for today. Thank you.